All right, we're going to do a quick screencast on how to divide polynomials. And we divide polynomials just like we divide numbers. We use long division. Okay, so let's just jump right in and do an example here. So divide 4x cubed plus 13x squared minus 2x minus 15 by 4x plus 5. So here we go. My divisor is 4x plus 5. And my dividend is 4x cubed plus 13x squared minus 2x minus 15. And I'm only going to work with the lead terms, okay? So I ask myself, what do I multiply 4x by to get 4x cubed? Well, I've already got the 4, so I don't have to worry about that, but I need to multiply x by x squared. Now I'm going to go x squared times 4x is going to give me 4x cubed. And then x squared times 5 is going to give me 5x squared. And here's where most people make a mistake, so watch out. I'm subtracting the entire thing. 4x cubed minus 4x cubed is 0. 13x squared minus 5x squared is 8x squared. I'm going to bring down my next term, and now I ask myself, what do I multiply 4x by to get 8x squared? And the answer is 2x. 2 times 4 is 8. X times x is x squared. And 2x times 5 is 10x. Once again, we subtract, and I have negative 2x minus 10x is negative 12x. Bring down my last term. What do I multiply 4x by to get negative 12? Well, how about negative 3? Negative 3 times 4x is negative 12x, and negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And look at this, everything cancels out. We have no remainder. And this is our quotient that we get when we divide this polynomial by that divisor. Okay, let's do another example. I'm going to divide x minus 1 into 2x cubed plus x squared minus 4x minus 3. And this time I multiply x by 2x squared. That will give me 2x cubed. And 2x squared times negative 1 is minus 2x squared. Subtract. X squared minus a negative 2x squared is positive 3x squared. Bring down my next term. X times 3x will give me 3x squared. So that's 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times negative 1 is minus 3x. Subtract. That cancels. I have negative 4x minus a negative 3x. That's negative 4x plus 3x, which is negative x. Bring down my last term. And I multiply x by negative 1. That'll give me negative x. And negative 1 times negative 1 is plus 1. And you'll notice that this time, when we subtract, I'm going to end up with negative 4. That's my remainder. Okay, so here's what we can say. We can say that 2x cubed plus x squared minus 4x minus 3 divided by x minus 1 will equal our quotient, 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 plus the remainder, negative 4 over the divisor, x minus 1. And that's our answer. Okay, one last example. Watch out for missing terms. Okay, so here we go. Notice that my divisor is x squared plus 1. I'm missing an x term, so we have to include that, okay? So I'm going to go x squared plus 0x. There's my missing term I'm filling in, plus 1. And over here, my polynomial, I've got 3x to the 4th plus 2x cubed plus x squared. And I don't have an x term here, so I need to fill that in. And then finally, plus 4. Okay, so I multiply x squared by 3x squared. That will give me 3x to the 4th. 3x squared times 0x is 0x cubed. 3x squared times 1 is 3x squared. Subtract. I have 2x cubed minus 2x squared. Bring down my 0x. Multiply x squared by 2x, and that's 2x cubed plus 0x squared plus 2x. Subtract, that's negative 2x squared minus 2x. Bring down the last term and multiply this by 2. By negative 2, right? Because I want to get a negative 2x squared. Negative 2x squared plus 0x minus 2. Subtract, and I end up with negative 2x plus 6. So that's my remainder right there, okay? So I can say this. I can say that 3x to the fourth plus 2x cubed plus x squared plus 4 over x squared plus 1 is equal to our remainder, 3x squared plus 2x minus 2 plus our, well, not our remainder, our quotient plus our remainder. Here we go. This is a remainder over our divisor. Okay, so the original polynomial is equal to our quotient plus the remainder over the divisor.